Chapter 13. Here we will see Sai Baba's disease curing ability, Bhimaji Patil Saheb, Balaji Shimpi, Bapu Saheb Butty Ji, Alandi Swami, the power of Maya, that is illusion. Baba's words were always short, deep, and well balanced. He was ever content and cared about things. Though I have become a fakir, have no house or better half, and living without care, I have stayed at my place. Those who are fortunate and whose demerits have vanished, take to my workshop. See the miracle. If you always say Sai Sai, I shall take you to the seventh heaven and above. Now let us listen to Bhimaji Patil. One Patil Saheb of Narayana village, Taluka, that is Junar and district of Pune, suffered in the year 1909 AD from a severe and chronic chest pain. Tuberculosis. He was tried all pathos, remedies, but no effect. Losing all hope, he ultimately prayed to Lord Narayana to help him. It is well known fact that when our circumstances goes up, we remember God. One of his friend consulted Mr. Nana Saheb Chandorkar, a great devotee of Baba. So he wrote him a letter giving all details of this. Mr. Nana Saheb wrote back about the remedy left to see Baba and rely on his feet. On this permission and preparation, Mr. Nana Saheb and Shamrao, that is Madhavrao Deshpande Saheb, were present. Baba pointed out that disease was due to the past evil deeds and was not at first disposed to interfere. But the patient cried out in despair. Baba was his last hope. Then Baba's heart melted and he said, "Stay caste, throw your anxiety and sufferings will be end. However oppressed and troubled one may be, as soon as he steps. The fakir here is a very kind incarnation. He will cure the pathways." Baba asked him to stay in Bhima Mai's house, which was not a convenient and healthy place, but that was ordered to be obeyed. While he was staying there, Baba cured him by two dreams. In the first, he saw himself as a small boy suffering with flogging, which he received for not reciting Sevai poetry lessons as his school teacher have asked him. Now see the second dream. In this instance, he got intense pain and torture by rolling a stone up and down over his chest. With the pain thus suffered in dream, it was actually the cure, and he went back to his home after prostrating before Sai Baba. People in the Maharashtra state in India, they always celebrate Satyanarayana Pooja in their home every fourth night of the month. But it was this Bhimaji Patil who started a new Sai Satya Vratham Pooja instead of Satyanarayana Pooja in his house after his returning. Now let us understand Bala Ganpat Shimpi Saheb's story. Another devotee with the name Bala Sampat Saheb suffered much from a malignant type of malaria. He tried all sorts of medicines, but no use. The fever did not abate. He ran to Shirdi and fell on the feet of Baba, asked by, "Find a black dog, some morsels of rice mixed with curds, in front of Lakshmi temple." This was a process asked by Shri Baba. Bala Shimpi did not know how to execute the recipe, but he did it with rice and curd. He brought the mixture near temple. When he found a black dog waving, he placed the curd and rice before it. And it was strange, the same day his disease of malaria subsided. Now we will see Bapu Saheb Butty of Nagpur. Shriman Bapu Saheb Butty, a famous millionaire from Nagpur city, was a huge problem of vomiting. His cupboard was full of drugs and medicine, but none of get any results. Day by day, Bapu Saheb got weak and weaker. He was long wished to visit Masjid to see Dwarkamai and Baba, but now at this health is unable to do. Now Baba comes to his dreams in the evening, waving his hands and say, "Now your vomiting must stop," and look at force at Baba's word. Both the issues were healed. On the other occasion, Dr. Pillai was suffered cholera. He immediately seen Baba and consults, who replied, "But Baba prescribed an infusion of almonds, walnuts, and other dry foods boiled in sugared milk. This would be considered as fatal of the disease by any other doctor or a physician. The infusion was administered and strange. The dear disease was cured." Now let us see the story of Alandi Swami. A Swami from Alandi village, wishing to take Baba's glimpse, arrived at Shirdi. He suffered severe pain in his ears, which prevented him of days sleepless night. He was operated, but it was no results. The pain was severe. While he was returning, he take Baba's leave when Shama ji requested him and said, "Baba, for the pain of Swami is unbearable." Baba confirmed that Allah acha karega, God will do all good. The Swami then returned to Pune city, and after a 1 week he sent a written letter stating that pain in his ear has subsided and the swellings were lowered now. He went Bombay for further operation, but the surgeon on examination said there is no need absolutely. Such was the wonderful effect of merely the word. About the story of Dattopant of Harda. A gentleman for Harda village named Dattopant suffered from stomach ache from last 14 years. None of the remedies gave him any relief. Then hearing of Baba, he immediately fell at the feet. Baba placed hand on his head, and when he got up, received sacred ashes and blessings. The very next day he felt relieved and no further trouble about the malady person. So thank you for listening to this wonderful audio of Om Sai Baba of Shirdi. Now continue to the next chapter. Om Sai Ram.